It is Thursday, October 30th. And guys, I got some freaking plays for y'all today. In today's video, we got a straight bet today. We're not doing a parlay, but I like this one. I think I got the angle for us to keep this streak alive. Guys, this is 5 out of the last 6 I've given y'all for free. And we've absolutely been crushing on premium too. I personally made around 11 grand this weekend. That would be 11 units. So if you're betting $100 a play, you made 1100 bucks this weekend on the premium. Now, Wednesday was a pretty slow day for us. In fact, we all won together because this is the only slip I had. I told the boys, I said, "Hey, we're in a really good spot right now. We're not DJing, you know." And the only slip I thought about setting had the Dodgers in it. So luckily I avoided that because they lost again. But here was that slip I gave you guys on the screen yesterday. Another freaking cash. Let's go. Middle Tennessee State almost won the game, man. It was close. They ended up losing by 3. Trey Young got hurt, and the Hawks still pulled it out. Thank God for us. And then, yeah, the Nuggets, it was actually kind of close to halftime. I think they were only up 6. And then I turned on the third quarter, and I was watching the Middle Tennessee game on the other TV. And I'll tell you what, man, Denver just freaking pulled away in the third quarter. So pretty sweat free on this one, boys. Congrats to all the guys that took advantage of hopping on. You know, I think I didn't even actually change the price yet. I still got to go do this. So you have a couple options today. I'm going to definitely 100%, no doubt, take this back to the normal price today. But I have another promo going. This is only a limit of 5 uses. Okay. So if you click on this full season pass here, and this is going to get you everything I said. All my DFS, mostly the books these days, but we do DFS here, and we may even pick that up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this is going to pay for itself. Like I said, guys, this literally, if you're betting $100 a play, this paid for itself in the very first week you signed up last week. All right, so if you type in promo code spooky, like I said, I got a little spooky fall Halloween special going on. It's going to take this down to 224, guys. Okay, this is a steal. Limit of 5 on these. Let's talk some picks. I also have some player props for you guys today as well. All right, so let's get over to that sportsbook play of the day, guys. It's very simple. We're taking the over 52.5 points in the Tulane at UTSA game today. It's Thursday, and it's going to be down there in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. So I found out some stats that really stood out to me. And I believe this total set at 54 right now. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to bump it down, make sure we get to 53 points, negative 130, pay a little juice. But I like this. I like this play a lot. This is going to be a 1.3 to win one type unit play for me here. Let me show you guys something that I figured out about UTSA. So if we look at this, it's over 54.5. That's even money, right? But if we click on 2025 and we're on UTSA and we click on home right here, you can see they've been going right over this. In fact, they've been going way over this. And I really like what Tulane and Jake Retzlaff are doing offensively. I think this trend continues here. So 74, 68, 79 when they're on the road. But check this out. It gets even crazier. Going back to last season, okay? This is 7 in a row. 7 in a row that they've gone over the 54.5. We're playing it safe just in case something's weird and we get like a 50 score and one team kicks field goal, we're going to hit at 53 points. We're playing it a little safe. But look at these totals, guys. 78, 75, 80, 62. Hell, this one was even close. But that's 7 straight games down there in San Antonio. And I like Tulane's offense. So, if I had to give you guys leans on the games, I would take Tulane. I would just take the 2 favorites. I'd take Tulane, and I can't remember the other game. It was Marshall. I would take Marshall for sure. So let's go talk a few player props. But real quick, first, if you need a new book or you're in a DFS state specifically, like you should definitely be on at least one of these 2, if preferably not both of them. I love Onyx. They're becoming my new favorite app. They're just real meat and potatoes, real easy to navigate. And I got to tell you, man, they got the best sign up offer in the game. And I figured out what they're doing. They're basically just copying DraftKings. And DraftKings is a very fair sports book. So that's a good thing for you guys. You can get $15 for free when you sign up. It's like a $5 bet each day. Perfect for my Hail Marys I give out. We're about to start dropping those today, actually, on the winnable free plan. You're also going to get $100 free when you deposit $10. I don't even think you have to spend it. I think it literally just gives it to you once you deposit the minimum, which is $10. And then Rebet, they give you a good old-fashioned deposit bonus match. I love this site too, man. They're really clean, pretty easy to navigate. for the most part. I do think Onyx is a little bit, but this is still a very good, reputable site. So, like I said, guys, if you need or you just want free cash or you need a new book, I love spending their money before I use my own money. That's anytime I can get a new book in my hands, I'm game. So, promo code SBAA. Use the links down below, guys, if you need it. I do appreciate anybody who takes the time to do that. Also, wanted to let you guys know, man, I was super impressed with how many of you guys had my back yesterday. Hit the comment section. And it just kind of proves that the algorithm, I'm just kind of stuck in purgatory, man. I'm not going to be a little whiny bitch about it, but I'll just tell you, like, it's amazing that you guys were that good. You smashed the thumbs up. I had probably the most comments we've had in any video all month, all positive vibes. Love you guys for that. And it still just like doesn't seem to matter. So I don't know, man. I just don't know what we're going to do. I might start 2 new channels. I might start a DFS only channel and then a sports book pick rather than combining. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I promise you guys, I will not just abandon you. And, you know, I want to give you these free picks. I want you guys, I want your freaking bankrolls to go up. Okay. That's what we're here for, to help you guys win cash. It's even easier when you're on the premium because I honestly, truly never know which one of my slips are going to hit. I'd like to think they're all going to hit, but when you get them all, well, over time, especially, we just profit here. We profit, profit, profit. So I wanted to just say thank you first and foremost. And I will, if I make a new channel, I will do some type of like, you know, letting you guys know on here. I'll give you the channel names. Maybe get on the winnable free plan. I'll definitely give it out on there for sure. So, but yeah, once again, thank you. So let's talk a few player props. And I have a couple ideas today. So I'll tell you what, let's go over here to, yeah, let's just stay right here for a sec. So I found this longest rush prop, and I told you guys how many points we think are going to be scored in this UTSA game. I like Jake Retzlaff a lot today. I like a lot of looks on him. I would look at his rushing yards. I would look at his passing yards. You look at his passing yards, he's barely been getting this, but this is a guy where you look who he was kind of running a ton over here, and then he had a couple bad games, and then he hit again. So this is a dual threat dude that absolutely could put up a monster rushing stat line. There's UTSA's defense is nothing to write home about. I don't think this is a game where he's taking a lot of sacks or anything like that. So I like the combo yards too. On paper, it doesn't look the best, but in these games, he wasn't having to throw a ton. Last couple, he's been having to throw more. So I just want exposure to this guy. You can mix it up however you want. In this particular look, I think what we'll do is we'll take the longest rush and we'll do it over here on Better Picks. Give me one sec. Okay, so as you can see, we have a couple discounts right here. When you click on your homepage right here, you're always going to have a couple discount props. Now, Ted McMillan, this is in the NFL. We'll have to wait for this one to cash. But he got it done last week against Buffalo. They have been struggling against number ones. But I think this is a decent spot against Green Bay. I mean, he's like the only show in town left. So it's a pretty low line. That's a significant discount. It's like 17 yards off. So we're going to go ahead and lock this in. Let's go show you guys the other two. So if you come over here to Perfect Play, I already have them highlighted. So there's that Retzlaff longest rush. We're going to go ahead and put that in right here on Better. We have the Tet McMillan discount. And then I really like Mark Andrews to get at least push this. So when it'll end up happening, let's say these two both hit and then he pushes, we'll still win 3x our money. But this pays 6x. It's a juicy spot. I like to be there. You know, if you wanted to take it down a little bit and go for like 4x to make sure you win with 2.5, the 1.5 is super safe. I'll show you guys that right now. But if you need better picks, guys, there's a link down below. Promo code Keith on this one. It's EI, by the way. I had a guy text me yesterday that was trying to sign up with promo code Keith with an I before E. It happens. You're not the first one, bro. But I wish I could just get the same promo code with them. But anyways, long story short, I do like these 3 props right here. We're going to take the discount and then these 2. And then I'll show you guys why I like Mark Andrews here. Let's go back over to Outlier. And you look at his last 5. I mean, he's pushed right here and then hit in 3 of the other 4. Now, Isaiah Likely is supposed to be back tonight. And I think you're going to see the Ravens, 12 personnel kind of bully package. Isaiah Likely is a very good blocking tight ends. I think he's better than Mark Andrews. And this is his first game back coming from a soft tissue injury. His hamstring has kept him out for, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. And you just never know how much they want to push a guy like that. I think Andrews is still the guy tonight. That's going to be involved as a receiver here. It could truly be either one of them, though, guys, to be fair. But you can look over here. You can see Miami is giving up a ton of receptions to the tight end position. That's like bottom 3 or 4 in the NFL. So I think this is a good spot just to go for that push line. And then, yeah, so lock that in on better. And like I said, get some red slap exposure. You guys can do your own thing. You can pair it with this play if you want. If you want to be a little more aggressive, I have a bonus play for you guys over on Prizepicks. Now, this line just shot up, unfortunately. When I first started prepping this video, this was at like 96. So that sucks. That's a big freaking jump. But what I was gonna say when it was at 96 is that I think this is a 100-yard from scrimmage type game from Derrick Henry. So I would still prefer taking this line. I think even with the 6 yards, I think it's worth it. I think he's going to have a big game here. Now I know Miami shut down Bijan last week, and Bijan's been really good this year. But it was a weird game. They were trailing from behind. And let's be real, I had some buddies in my real life that were trying to tell me that Kirk Cousins was better than Michael Penix Jr. I'm like, bro, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, okay, but Kirk Cousins is dust. He's dust now. There's a reason why they made this move. And guess what? I was right, because if you watch that Atlanta Miami game on Sunday, you know very quickly that Kirk Cousins is indeed dust. So yeah, I like Henry here to have a big game. Lamar coming back is absolutely going to help him. It's going to make the safeties have to respect the long pass again. He's got that, mobility, that should help a guy like Henry out. Plus, this is Derrick Henry's time of the year, baby. It's freaking almost November. So I like Derrick Henry, the combo yards. It does suck. It went up 6 yards. But by the time you guys watch this anyways, it would have. And I'm just telling you, I'm pretty confident playing this up to about 105. I think I would play it about to 105. He's the type of guy, too, let's be real. If he catches one little dump off, he could literally go, 30, 40 yards to the house on any given time when he gets that breakaway speed. So I always like the combo, even though he doesn't catch a ton of passes. And then Malik Washington, well, he's involved as a receiver, with Tyreek out. And you can see he's gone over this little goblin of 2.5 receptions, 4 straight games, and he even had 2 right here. And I think Tyreek was still there back when that happened. So I think it's a very safe looking play. It's 2.25x. Now, if you wanted to bring Retzlaff into something else, this could be a good spot to do it right here. If you wanted to take his rushing yards or his combo yards, you could add it on here if you want. I think we're just going to play it safe. Make sure we get a winner today, no matter what. And I don't know what I would put down on this. A lot of you guys know that I'm limited by Prizepicks. Look, I can't even literally put $6 down, man. They'd say no, Keith, but they're a great app. And, I worked it out for them. I'm an affiliate with them. Okay. So they're a great freaking app. Taco Tuesdays, Flex. We got Flex Friday tomorrow. So great time to sign up on Prizepicks. Get your, we'll lock this in for $5, guys. Get your free money. They have a sick offer. Play 5, get 50. I mean, that's fantastic, especially if you're running low on funds right now. Well, Keith, I want to set some plays, man, but I ain't got the funds this weekend. I'll get paid till Monday or some shit, or on the 1st. Well, we got you covered. Sign up to Prizepicks, sign up to Better. All these apps give you free shit, man. And you want to take advantage of that free stuff, okay? So, yeah, promo code SBA, link down below if you need to get on Prizepicks. Like I said, they've been limiting me for a long time. I'm surprised they're actually showing me college football right here because it's technically not legal in my state. Sometimes it glitches, though. But, yeah, where's that Retzlaff? Do they have that combo yards? Do they have that combo yards? Yeah, you could add this if you wanted to right here, 300. I think it's a fair line. Yeah, you can see he's hit this 305. So I'm just letting you know that's another bonus prop you can add onto a play you like. And then we got the sportsbook play of the day. I have a lot of plays dropping tomorrow. I'm actually going to Mississippi right now to set a few on Onyx. And then I already set one on Hard Rock I have to still send out. So yeah, we have a couple things cooking here, boys. And I'm telling you right now, I got a great feeling about this weekend. I also have some UFC picks that are going to be incorporated. We actually finally did good on UFC last week. So my reads were pretty good. There was one guy that let us down, or it truly would have been a special weekend. And if the Aspinall fight didn't get canceled and he won that fight, oh man, we would have won probably 5, 6, 7, 8 grand more. It would have been insane. But unfortunately, his eyes got poked. They had to no contest. The fight didn't even make it out of the first round. All right, so there's that slip for you guys. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're new here. Like I said, I'm gonna probably start a new channel today and tomorrow, guys. Actually, I already have the channel started, but I don't want to send you guys there until there's some content. Okay, I have to learn the algorithms. It's not my style, dude. I'm fucking 42 years old. Okay, I'm not an algorithm expert, and there was definitely some mistakes I probably made with this channel, and I've learned from people that know way more about it than me. I'm good at sports picks. I ain't necessarily good at tech stuff. And these younger kids like grew up with iPhones in their hand. That wasn't me, man. So we all have our strengths, and I'm good at picks. And I got some other guys in my corner though that are really good at like algorithm stuff and understanding tech. So I'm listening to them. I'm a learner. You should never stop learning in life, and never heard a fool ask a question once. Never heard it happen. So don't be afraid to acknowledge that there's sometimes you're going to meet somebody that's simply just better at you than something, and that's okay, guys. That's okay. This is just an example. Okay, so get on the premium. We'll see you on there. Take advantage of those deals, man. I'll leave the month pass price up for a couple hours maybe after this uploads, so take advantage of that. Like I said too, with the month pass, you probably heard it already. We've been promoting it for like since I think Friday, and those guys just absolutely crushed. They already paid for everything, made a bunch of profits, and they got the rest of the month left. As long as you don't cancel the month pass, as long as you're active, it'll always be $50 no matter what I do with the price. It's called the grandfather rule. And the other deal, the season long deal, it's the math is going to come out to about the same as the month pass price. So you want the more short term, less strings attached. You want to come find out first. The month pass is good for you. If you've already been here, especially if you have an MLB plan that's about to expire, just get the full season, because you guys already know what we do here. We print cash. That's all I got for you guys. Let's lock in. Let's win some plays today. Drop a comment. Let me know if you are telling the sportsbook play. It ain't always going to be this good, guys. My premium slips, we usually have at least a winner or two every single day. We only had one slip yesterday. We all won together, and we fit 5 out of 6 of the free ones. That's nice, but sometimes we're going to miss two. So it's not always going to be just win, 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 win. I'd like to think it's going to be, but you just, it's not, that's not reality. So, but I feel pretty good about that one today, man. I feel pretty good. So lock in that over 52.5. And that's all I got for you guys. Peace.